So hi again everyone, we welcome you to ISO program, and now we are going to do a QuickBooks payroll. So in order to do that, your the business that you're working actually have its employees. So you have sometimes there are instances that your client gave you the name of its employees, and you can also take note that you can also upload this information, the names or the information regarding about the number of employees working in a certain company. But for now, we'll teach you how to encode an employee and do a payroll. You have here, just have to go to the payroll, then you have to click employees, click get started, start onboarding. So it questions here, have you paid employees in 2023? So not yet. And then we click next. There. So when is your first payday with QuickBooks? It questions when would be the next payday. So let's assume that the payday is between the 15th and 30th. So we have here to click on here, the 30th. And then we click next. So now we are going to record about the primary work location of the business. So actually this information is actually provided by the business company. So we just have, for example, to put here the business name. For example, we just use the QBO, and then the street address, we can use this for example. I'm just gonna search here. Then we put here the city, it's Honolulu, and we click for the state, Hawaii, and we also have to put the zip code, it's 96826. Then we click the next. So that is the address that we have entered. So for example, we input here the name of the employee, we put the business phone number. The information here is actually provided again by the business company. So for example, we'll just use the certain email. So Cruz at gmail.com. So we will just type that, and then you click the next. For example, we use this information. So since we have already set up about that, next thing that we can do is click here. So it starts the question, have you run payroll? So no, this is our first time. So our first employee would be Isel Cruz, and the email was christopher23@gmail.com, and we started to hire this person. Let's just say we started with the month of December 1st, and then we disable this and we click continue. So we can see here the certain information that we have to complete the details about Isel Cruz. So we have to complete this in order to run a payroll later on. So we have to edit there. For example, this is his phone number. It's 808. It's 941 0097 909. For example, that's and the address, and then you have to click this in. We don't have to send an email for this for now, but if you ever to click this send email, the employee will be notified about its filing for their personal banking and taxes. You just have to encode also here the address. There you go. And the city of Honolulu, Hawaii, and so for example, the person's birth date was say November 8th, 2001, and the gender will be female, and the security number will be, for example, we have 543 234500. Again, 543 234500, and then we just click save. And save. Now we go to employment details. We just have to edit that. So it's active. We hired him on the January 1st. Its pay schedule would be, let's say, on every next payday would be on the 30th. And the next day period, then the next day period would also be on the 30th. There. Oh, every week. We have set up it on every week. Make it twice a month. There. And then we just have to click save. What else? Application. So we just have to fill up this information. And then we go for the pay types. First, we have to go here to the payment method. Payment method. So we pay Isaacus on paper check. And then pay types. Let's say that is hourly, and the rate per hour would be, let's say it's $20. Hours per day would be 8 hours, and days per week would be 5 days. And there also have some overtime pay. If it has an overtime, let's say it's also $20, and then you just have to click save. So those other information are actually has to be filled up but for our tutorial we just have to go to the next information. If there are some deductions and contributions, which we can actually just click the deductions and contributions and fill up this. For example, our employee has a health insurance, for example. The type would be medical insurance. Flat amount would be 20. Annual maximum, let's say it's down 25. It is a pre-tax, so calculated as flat amount. So then we just have to click save. Our QuickBooks is quite lagging. Oh, it's relevance. it has a relevance in the paycheck. So there you go. And now we are done with the setting up of our information for our employee. But now we are going to go to the weekly time sheet. I have to click done. So we can see here, we already have our employee ISO cruise. So you just have to click done for now. So now it says you're ready to pay the team today. So we have to go to pay my team, and then we can actually do here a run a payroll, and you can see here the information about our employee ISO cruise and how is it being paid, the total number of hours, the overtime, and the gross pay that he received. So you can just check here, review payroll, if the employee, for example, requires for example, which sort of gonna be on the Bank of America. And so we can see here the total payroll. Example, if the employer requires for a paycheck, we can actually just check here for the preview payroll details. This would be the information that QuickBooks will provide. So for now, save for later. For additional information, we can actually go to the weekly timesheet as well. Just have to click new, go to weekly timesheet. So there is still some information that we haven't finished. So we have to finish other information in order to have the accurate payroll. So our weekly timesheet here, we are tracking for ISO Cruise, the employee that started from, let's say, the month of, this is the given dates, 12/17. started to work for hours. Started to work for Monday, 8 hours. 8 hours, 8 hours, and you just have to include that until the, we just have to play the first. And then we have to click save and close. Click payroll. And here we can see the information about the payroll of our employee. So that's it. And how, aside from that, you can actually go to, so that is how we run a payroll through our QuickBooks, and we hope that you learned something for today. Thank you for watching.